So we've seen all the innovations Mafell have made to allow you to cut accurately with a standard blade. However, they've gone one step further and developed a whole new blade. This is a Coon X Blade. It's effectively two blades joined together. It's really strong and really rigid. If you look at the profile, you can see it's tapered. It's wider at the cutting edge than it is at the back. This allows you to cut straight and curves really accurately. You can see the strength of the blade goes right up into the tang. Because of the form of this blade, you can use it to cut really accurately with the Mafell track system. So let's have a look at that now. The Mafell track system has a tongue machined along the length, and there's a matching groove in the base of the jigsaw. You can use the two together like that, but you can see it's not fully supported. However, the jigsaw comes with a glider, and this just snaps into position on the base of the jigsaw, and now you can see when I make my straight cut, it's fully supported and going to be very much more accurate. You can use the parallel guide along with the track. You can see the parallel guide is flush to the base of the jigsaw, and you can use this in one of three ways. Again, put it over the tongue of the track and provide support by holding down the parallel guide. You can fit the parallel guide over the tongue on the track and cut in the same way, again with total support. Or you can use it with the base plate sitting directly on the work. To cut a parallel strip off the side of your workpiece, you again need the parallel guide. Just flip this open, lock it in position, slide it into the side of the saw, set the width you require, lock it up, and now make your cut. To cut a perfect circle where the edges are vertical and the cut meets perfectly, you can again use the parallel guide. If I slide that out, you can see there are two pivot points contained within it. To use the 8mm one, push it into position on the parallel guide. We now need to drill an 8mm hole in the middle of the workpiece and also an 8mm hole to start the cut off. Slide the guide into position, drop the pin into the hole, adjust the width you want, lock it up tight, and now you can make your cut. The P1cc features a very clever dust extraction system integrated into the base of the tool. On most jigsaws, there's just a simple blower that pushes the sawdust forward. On this machine, air is generated within the motor itself, is channeled through the base and across the face of the blade into this dust extraction port, and then down the length of the base inside. So you can use the machine connected to a dust extractor using this connector, which just slots into the base. However, because the extraction is so efficient, you can use it without that connection, in which case you can use a simple chip deflector to prevent the sawdust being blown back up against you, and that just slots in position like that. However, if you want to use the machine upside down, the sawdust is now being blown up into your face. So take out the chip deflector, turn it over, slot it back in place, and now you can work without the sawdust being blown back up at you. As you'd expect, there's an anti-splinter shoe for tear-free cuts on veneered surfaces, and this just slips into position and presses home. The unique feature about this one, though, it has a very slight radius, so there's positive pressure right up against the blade to ensure that chip-free surface. There's also a sighting line printed on the anti-splinter shoe to help you line up the cut. The P1cc comes with a Mafell Max carrying case, so you can keep all the accessories together. There's a place for everything: the parallel guide, the glider, dust extraction connector and deflector, a box of blades, even a compartment for any small loose items. And there's even space for the optional tilting base. Machine fits in as well, and there's room for the cable. Everything in its place, no matter where you're working. So that's the P1-CC, a truly amazing jigsaw with a range of fantastic features. That was just one of the unique tools from Mafell. For more information, contact your nearest dealer or log on to the website. Mafell, built by professionals for professionals.